showed me trust, a sweet elation, how faith can build up my relation, a whispered dream, our new foundation. I found my faith in our conversation.
When I was assigned my inspection duty in the temple, I was given a copy of the record kept by the acolytes who came before me. The august acolytes in our year were assigned the myriad corridors and regions of the labyrinth. We were told at the time that the inspections were less frequent in that region, partially due to the less frequent traffic the labyrinth received. 3 days after I began, I noticed a note scribbled into the margin of the record, a note I have never forgotten, for it read, "When Zacharias made his promise to deity, we, the children of Zacharias, inherited more than this land. We fell heir to the character traits so predominant in our founder. This is why so few Estolians stray from the pathway of faith. This is also why we, as Estolians, are set apart from the rest of humanity. We were forever changed by the touch of deity in the lives of Zacharias and Estoliana." Lazarus Ezekiel Zacharian, Capitulo 88.
Mary was relaxing in a luxurious bubble bath when she heard a tap on the door. After only a brief hesitation, Kenzie entered the bathroom and asked her,
"How are you doing?"
Mary felt strange having a conversation while she was naked in the tub. She was glad that the bubbles were piled high.
"I'm doing fine."
Kenzie pulled over a chair to sit down.
"Did you and Darin speak during your ride to watch the sunrise?"
Mary blushed. She remembered the press of his hard thighs against her own, the implication that tonight he would claim her.
"You did?"
Kenzie surmised.
"Do you have any questions?"
Mary studied the rainbow-haired woman, not sure what to say. She said. She stalled out, not sure how to express what she'd learned or how she felt about it. Kenzie chuckled softly.
"You know, Mary, I felt just like you when I came here."
"I thought you were Estolian,"
Mary said with a frown.
"No, I'm from California."
She grinned at Mary.
"Where did you meet Nico?"
Mary asked.
"Los Angeles International Airport."
Kenzie said promptly.
"He saw me and fell in love with me instantly."
She chuckled, adding,
"I've never heard of any nation so dedicated to the notion of love at first sight."
"I fell in love with Darin when I first saw him,"
Mary admitted shyly.
"Of course you did, Mary."
Kenzie's tone was matter-of-fact.
"I fell in love with Nico the moment I saw him. Deity has a way of channeling our emotions, helping us recognize them quickly, so we can spend our time together instead of just dating. I was glad I only had a week between meeting Nico and beginning our seclusion together."
Mary blushed at the blatant message she was receiving.
"It wasn't nearly that fast for Darin and me."
"Of course not. Mary, you had to first reunite his parents and your grandparents. Now that they're together, you and Darin can finally explore your own connection. It's like a fairy tale story."
Mary looked at the woman sitting casually in her bathroom, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. She felt stiff and artificial beside her. Some of her unease must have reached Kenzie, because she frowned slightly and leaned forward.
"What is it, Mary?"
she asked softly. Her deepest fear could not be contained.
"It won't last."
"What won't?"
"He'll realize he's made a mistake,"
she asserted. Her deepest fear spilled into the open. None of her boyfriends had lasted more than 1 or 2 dates. They'd all said the same thing about her, that she was boring, brittle, unemotional, unexciting.
"Do you think you've made a mistake, Mary?"
Kenzie asked gently.
"I know I haven't,"
she answered quickly. She'd never felt so sure of anything as she had since telling Darin how she felt.
Darin is everything I've ever wanted, and he's even.
She broke off at the words that almost escaped.
Even what? More than you deserve? More of everything?
Mary was stung. Kenzie knew how little she could give to Darin.
Right.
She agreed, the sting of impending tears closing her throat and stifling any further words.
2 days before I met Nico, my fiancé told me he couldn't marry a fat circus freak.
Kenzie said.
I was convinced I would live my life alone and be happy with myself.
Mary stared at the woman next to the tub, amazed.
But you're gorgeous,
she said.
How could anyone call you fat or a circus freak?
Kenzie's smile was brilliant.
Nico never saw me that way, and because he doesn't, I don't see myself that way either.
But I'm not glamorous or sophisticated,
Mary said.
I study history.
You're right. That's not glamorous or sophisticated.
Kenzie agreed.
You study history. He breeds horses. I'm pretty sure my husband is telling him how right you are for him, how right he is for you. I bet he thinks you couldn't be interested in a man who works with animals.
But why?
Mary felt amazed at the thought.
How could he think he's anything other than perfect?
How can you think that?
Kenzie responded.
But
Mary broke off, trying to piece together what Kenzie meant. After a moment, she said slowly,
you're saying he doesn't see in himself what I see in him, and the same is true with me?
If you cannot yet have faith in yourself,
Kenzie said softly,
then have faith in your opinion of him. You believe he is right for you. Hold to that. Believe in that. The rest will come.
Mary wasn't sure it made sense, but she nodded anyway. She closed her eyes, drew a slow, steady breath, and let it out again. After a pause, she asked,
what will happen?
Tonight, you have 2 choices. You can choose Darin outright, or you can just let him seduce you. If I were you, Mary, I'd choose him. That's much easier.
What's the difference?
If you're willing to have faith in him and in yourself and agree to be his, then we'll escort you to the temple where the 2 of you will spend a week getting to know one another. There will be no horses, parents, or grandparents to get in the way. It will just be the 2 of you.
And if I don't have that kind of faith?
Then he'll try to seduce you anyway.
Kenzie said, a wicked grin lighting up her beautiful features. She remembered the feel of his body pressed close to her, his hips hard up against hers, his lips on her own. The thought sent a tremor through her, half fear, half yearning. She wanted to believe they could be right for each other. Kenzie stood up and smiled at her.
I'll leave you to finish your bath. Think about what I've said.